fantastic rendition of the national anthem. Back with more right after this.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks so much, VA. Guys, Giannis trying to keep his edge. He doesn't want to train with other superstars in the summer. He said, quote, "My competitive nature is so high. I can't do it. I just know myself. I want to just play for 20 years and then make friendships at the end." Guys?
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. All right, a chance to check out stats for Grayson Allen.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Grayson Allen is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Portis in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, Nerlens Noel out there with Julius Randle, and it's Burks in at the 1. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, BA. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
And so off the tip, it is New York. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pass to Allen. It's Middleton on the wing. Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Barrett. 2 on the clock. Puts up the 8-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Burks against Middleton. From 11 feet away. Here's Fournier, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Allen with it, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Allen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. 3-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. On the wing, Burks. Pass to Randle. It's hauled in by Portis.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Barrett against Middleton. Shot is good by Barrett.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside Fournier. Here's Noel. Barrett passes to Randle. Clock at 6. Middleton against Barrett. Great D that time from Middleton.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Barrett passes to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Now here's Holiday, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Pass to Middleton. Over Barrett. It's rebounded by New York. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Now here's Holiday, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Here's Allen, and that one's long.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And you look at the multitude of ways, guys, in which Randall has evolved his game. Becoming a #1 scoring option has to be near the top of that list.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
So it's the Knicks now, after the Bucks picking up the basket just moments ago. Pass to Barrett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And now Randall is getting his points from all 3 levels, Doris.
Well, the shooting range and the consistency with range is the biggest change. But this guy has also polished his footwork. He's tightened his handle. Every move he makes now is with a purpose.
Now here's Fournier. 9 points for him in his last game. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Left side Holiday. Here's Portis. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Fournier. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Outside Barrett. Lets it go from deep. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Middleton against Noel. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And there's Barrett on the assist by Noel.
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo. Count it. 2 for 5 now.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Randall against Antetokounmpo. Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Substitution.
There's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides. The score still close. Knicks out in front. They lead by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And some down shooting nights will happen. But Giannis says the Bucks will continue to play the right way.
Gotta keep shooting, gotta keep making plays, keep finding the open man, and obviously the ball gonna go in eventually. You know, it's a season, and there's gonna be games that you're not gonna play your best. You're not gonna knock down shots, but at the end of the day, we find ways to win, and gotta keep shooting the ball. Gotta keep shooting the ball.
And Grant, no doubt, they can always lean on their defense.
And we know the Bucks are strong enough at that end. I mean, they can scrap out wins even when they struggle to score.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
We've got Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Barrett in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Rose. 11 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
6 on the shot clock. And it's Quickly with a miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. And he also played really well in the win against the Rockets. From deep three-point range. And the Bucks miss again.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Robinson. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Known as a shot blocker coming in. Mitchell has added some discipline in that area, of course.
Well, there's no doubt, because if you remember his first couple seasons, he was picking up way too many fouls. This guy is 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan and elite athleticism. He can stay patient, let the offensive player make his move, and still be in a position to contest.
Here's Rose. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Quickly from outside. Hood pulls down the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Takes it inside. Stolen by Quickly. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Hood. Here's Nora. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Rose outside. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Takes one from 10 feet. Drained it for 2 points. Now it's a 3-point Knick lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Robinson against Antetokounmpo. Here's Hill. Rose grabs the board for New York. They've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. And here's Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. With the floater. And he sinks the layup. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Timeout called, the Knicks.
George Hill now considered a journeyman, but think about it, guys. Contending teams want him, and they want him because he's seen just about every circumstance in the modern NBA.
Big group substitution here for New York. Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. Fournier's checked in for Barrett. And it's Burks in for Rose. 1:52 left in the second. Pass to Gibson. And here's Quickly. Now here's Burks. Takes a three. Giannis with the rebound. And with George Hill, he's moved around a bit. But Doris, mostly because teams want him.
Yeah, always nice to be wanted in the NBA. Title contenders aim for guys like him. Rock solid, can make the defense pay from three. A proven veteran to have on the bench.
Here's Quickly. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago.
Milwaukee foul. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Outside Burks. Pass to Quickly. 4 on the clock.
His struggles continue here in the second period. He simply can't get anything to fall. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Portis, and he makes it. And now a three-point Milwaukee lead.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Quickly outside. Over Allen. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Portis outside. Here's Holiday. Can't get it to fall. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Quickly finds Burks. Pass to Randle.
Capable of defending every position on the floor. Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Bucks on top, up by 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It could zap your energy level. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. They need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Milwaukee in the lead. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis and Portis are in the middle. Grayson Allen is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. On the wing, Holiday. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Portis with the steal. Holiday drives in, and Holiday powers it home.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
Burks passes to Fournier. Pass to Noel. 5 to shoot. Burks for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Burks against Holiday. Antetokounmpo with it. Shoots over Randall. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead. Fournier against Antetokounmpo. Outside Barrett. Great D that time from Middleton. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Antetokounmpo for 3. The Bucks rebound. Portis against Noel. Left side Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. And at last they get one to fall. Antetokounmpo has gotten 4 this quarter.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jrue Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
Coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Noel. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And Rose is subbed in for Burks. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Fournier. Hill against Rose. Shot clock at 6. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Hill against Rose. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others. And this guy is so tough to deal with.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. New York trailing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Boy, everybody remembers the 2019 draft as the Zion Williamson draft. And obviously, R.J. Barrett goes number 3 to the New York Knicks.
That one's off. Of course, RJ and Zion played together in Durham. along with Cam Reddish.
That's right. So much pure talent on that team. But experience helps win chips at any level. No substitute for knowledge and context.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. Good on the second one.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Now here's Hill. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, George Hill. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
The leadership that George Hill offers is invaluable. This guy is a phenomenal floor general.
That one's no good. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Rose. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's a really nice decision. Rose with the floater over the top. You don't have to take everything right to the rack.
Here's Connaughton. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. There's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Connaughton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5.
Milwaukee foul.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Hood's checked in. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Fournier. Goes back up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Middleton, and it's Middleton finishing it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So it's Milwaukee now. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Connaughton. Now Middleton. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter here. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Now here's Quickly. Tight defense on him. Inside, Robinson. Gets it to fall from the right block.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Outside Hood. It's Middleton on the wing. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Middleton's got 5 now.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Count that bucket.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
Pass to Hood. Fournier against Middleton. Five on the clock. And another 3 for Milwaukee. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Bucks on top, up by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And for the Knicks, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Bullock and Randall make up the 2 forward spots. Alec Burks is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Gibson in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Burks. Up top, Randall. Shot clock at 3. A shot from the high post. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Outside Holiday. And he lobs it up. Portis gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
To the inside. Here's Randall. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Now here's Allen. Holiday from long range. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Burks passes to Fournier. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Bucks ball.
For the Knicks, Noel, he's checked in for Gibson, and it's R.J. Barrett in for Quickly. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Holiday finds Portis. Back to Holiday. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Noel against Portis. Noel, the pass to Fournier. And the Knicks miss again.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
That's from
showing power and grace in the air. Giannis, one of the best dunkers in the game today.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
Thanks for that, Allie. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Burks. Over Holiday. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Giannis with the jam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Burks. Back to Noel. The offensive rebound. Randall can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Burks against Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Back to Randall. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Now Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Allen.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Allen. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Burks with it. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Holiday against Fournier. Allen can't get it to go.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bucks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And here are the Bucks now. They're on an 11-2 run. Down low. Here's Allen. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, congratulations on the win. How does this team continue to improve as the season goes on?
We just got to pick it up from where we left this game. Each game is going to get harder, but we got to trust one another, play the basketball we can play, and everything's going to take care of itself.
When everyone's out to get you, you can't let up. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the center position.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that sign.
Middleton against Noel. Passes it to Allen. Kicks it to Holiday. To the inside. Middleton on the wing. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's never in a hurry. Great patience that time from Holiday. No rush, even though the shot clock was winding down.
The pass to Noel. Al Fournier over Allen. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Holiday. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Giannis, and they double up Giannis. Portis, they get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo, lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. When you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Now, here's Fournier. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter player.
I would not disagree at all. He does everything and does it all well.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. The Knicks making the shot. Shot's good by Middleton.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now, here's Burks. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. We talked about the seemingly unending difficulties Giannis presents to a defensive game plan. First coach found out was you're going to have to be very early with fouls. He said Giannis can create so much contact and get you in foul trouble early and hurt your team down the road. So they'll try to keep their arms straight up while contesting shots. Guys?
Thank you, David. The first one falls. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact. And refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Burks. And both free throws good for Giannis.
The multiple-time MVP, the unique length of Giannis is impactful on both ends of the court. He's an absolute terror for opposing teams.
Now here's Rose. 11-point game his last outing. Holiday against Robinson. Over Holiday. Robinson misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And they double up Giannis. Pass to Nora. Good on the three-point shot.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
2 minutes.
Now here's Fournier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Teardrop shot, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Back to Connaughton. And another three for Milwaukee.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
Quickly, he's checked in for New York. The Bucks also with the sub. Hill's checked in. There's a minute 40 left here in the opening quarter. Rose looking around. Outside Robinson. Pass to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Quickly. That one's off. Still out of sync. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes to Robinson. Over Hill. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Middleton on the wing. Hill passes to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. The kick out to Hill. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Robinson. The 10-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points. Knicks trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Rose. And he lays it straight in.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Can't hit that one. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And a valued reserve for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton was asked about the depth of this team.
I've been saying it for a long time. You know, we have much more depth than I think people realize. I honestly think through the roster 1 to 15, you have guys that, would be rotation players on any other team.
And he's a prime example. The former second-round pick continuing to improve.
Refining his perimeter shot, Kevin. And as we've seen, he can play above the rim as well.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Rodney Hood, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5 spot. Now here's Hood, launches a 3. Hill, no good. Now here's Rose, a fast break opportunity. Quickly kicks to Rose. To the middle. Here's Gibson. Excellent D there from Hill. Bucks leading by 8. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. The rebound by Gibson. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Bucks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Hill passes to Nwora. Now Hood. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Nwora. Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. Drains the three-pointer. Connaughton's got 6 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
New York calls timeout. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
So New York going with almost an entire new grouping. Nerlens Noel checks in for Gibson. Randall comes in for Toppin. Evan Fournier's checked in for Barrett. And Alec Burks sub in for Rose. Now here's Burks. Back to Randall. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
That's his first personal.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Free throw good. Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Now, here's Burks, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Burks dishes to Fournier. The pass to Quickly. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
So here's Burks, following the bucket by the Bucks. And the Knicks miss again. Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Connaughton. He's got 6. Pass to Allen. Here's Portis. Started by Fournier. The 8-footer. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Fournier. No points in the game yet for him. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Angle down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Randall. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Noel. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. 1:16 left to play here in the half. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Fournier pass to Randall. Back to Fournier. Pass to Burks. Over Holiday. Burks can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 13. Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. Holiday against Burks. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. So for the Knicks, R.J. Barrett's checked in for Quickly. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Alec Burks. The Bucks also with the sub. Wara checked in. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Robinson with the block, and they recover it. Allen's shot is off.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Barrett the pass to Randall. Pulls up on the elbow. Tries again. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bucks ahead, up 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And, Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bucks?
Ball movement was a real factor for the offense. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Noel is out there with Randall, and it's Burks in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Barrett, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Middleton on the wing. Barrett covering.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Randall with the bucket.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Outside Holiday. It's Allen on the wing. Floats it up for Giannis. No good on the shot.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
It's Middleton at the elbow. Allen dishes to Antetokounmpo. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
Burks the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis for the Knicks. Gibson comes in for Noel. And Toppin subbed in for Randall. Woods checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Drew Holiday. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Knicks trail by 9. To the paint. And here's Barrett. Now here's Burks. Here he goes. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Impressive agility in these pick and roll sets. It's hard to get out of that screen really quickly. Gibson has a nice feel for where to roll to.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 11. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Fournier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Barrett gets it to go.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Burks against Hill. Pass to Middleton. Over Barrett. That one wide left. Knicks trail by 6. Burks on the wing. He started by Hill. Gibson against Portis. And Gibson kicks to Burks. And again, New York with the triple.
Those 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Rose comes in for Fournier. Milwaukee also making some changes. Wara checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for George Hill. Hood dishes to Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Middleton. Inside, here's Connaughton. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Rose passes to Toppin. Back to Rose. Middleton against Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Robinson down low. And change shot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. The feed to Antetokounmpo. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Rose against Holiday. Now, here's Toppin. D right on him. Offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. Misses from close range. Milwaukee leading by 3. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Connaughton passes to Moore. Back to Connaughton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Works with it. 10 points for him. And there's the pass to Barrett. Back to Burks. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Toppin. And they get it back. Burks dishes to Barrett. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And Holiday throws it down.
Boy, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
Now Rose. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Nora in at the 4-man position. Now, here's Barrett. Back to Rose. 5 on the clock. Here's the dish to Barrett. Kicks to Burks. Off target with his 3. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Connaughton. To Holiday. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Burks. Nobody near Allen. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. Rose passes to Barrett. To the inside. Randall right side. To get open is Robinson. Randall no good. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Giannis against Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him. He's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
2 shots.
And that one misses. The Knicks making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Randall. Over Allen. Randall no good. And the Bucks with possession here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Giannis is taking it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Now here's Burks. Here's Randall. Good D by Giannis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Julius Randle, and the shot goes in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
New York calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks, David. Randall against Giannis, and they double up Giannis. Back to Connaughton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. Randall surveying the D. They double him with Giannis. Back to Randall. Goes back up. That's tipped. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Holiday. Passes it to Connaughton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Antetokounmpo against Randall. Looking to end his cold spell, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, it takes young guys a little while to figure it out, and after 4 up-and-down seasons with the Lakers, Julius Randle joined New Orleans in 2018, busted out for over 20 points per game with the Pelicans.
That free throw good from Randall. Nerlens Noel checks in for New York. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Both free throws good from Randall. And here's Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Down low, deflects the pass. Portis kicks to Allen. Bucks passing it around. Clock at 6. Middleton outside. The pass to Holiday. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Barrett for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Loads it up for Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And, you know, this is Drew Holiday's role. He's out there to run the offense and get his guys going.
Up top, Randall. Antetokounmpo defending. Giannis against Randall. Over Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Giannis.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bucks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Now here is Holiday. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.